Gemini, how's it going, sweet Gemmies? I'm your friend, Dharma Jane, here to do a Taroscope for you for the month of February 2019. This is good for the sun sign of Gemini. Moon signs, rising sign, Venus signs may work. Check it out and see what you think. This is also good for cross watchers, but be advised, I'm here for the Geminis, and there's always a chance you can get your feelings hurt on a cross watcher video. I'm just going to throw that out there. So, calling in guides, calling in angels, calling in anyone from the highest good that has a message for Gemini, February 2019. Past, present, future on. So, recent past. Alright. So, we might be trapped in Gemini's got their feels on. Look at all this fire. So it looks like there's been a new spark somewhere of something that you feel like you can really reap that harvest. It would be the sun for you. You would be willing to offer your heart in that. But it's sexy, whatever it is. There's lots of red here. And there's your new start. It's a Fool. But currently, so that's in your mind, in like the background of your mind. But then in like the actuality, you're trapped, feeling trapped, mentally trapped with an earth sign. It could also be that you're mentally trapped in like practicality. Like, this is what's right. This is my family. This is the job for me. This is what I'm supposed to do, whatever. Ethics, stuff like that. This is head stuff. All things in the mind. Just stuff you think about, you know. This isn't detrimental to me. I've never done a Gemini reading where I felt like a Gemini was helpless. Ever. They just are, you ponder a lot. You think about it. Your air sign. That's what you do. So that's where we're at in the recent past. Is kind of like being trapped in these thoughts of, well, you know, what's practical, and then calling to your higher self, like, I'm not really sure what to do. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Maybe we want to give an offer to a Libra. Or, back to the ethics thing, giving this offer might be unethical. And we just don't know. We just don't really know. But where you're at right now is not the best place to be. It's, you know, it's not moving anywhere. It's just tempered water, which, you know, you have this flipping back and forth. So you have really hot water and really cold water, and you mix them together and they get like room temperature. It feels like room temperature. Meh. It's not hot, not cold. It's just there. But that's not what this feels like. This is hot, hot, hot. And so this is like room temperature, old stuff. But there's 3 indications of being called by the moon to maybe take a leap of faith or make a change or like use your intuition, because there's somebody calling for you. Calling hard. And it just feels like it would be a betrayal. Holy shit, I can't believe how good that came out. It feels like it would be, there's 2 people here. It feels like to answer the call of the intuition of this other person that sparked us would be a betrayal to what you have that's practical. Not sure that it would work. But then, wow. Wow. Gem. You end up with everything that you want. You get the recognition. The King of Air is in reverse, but could be Gemini. Because it made you, even though you're getting the recognition, even though you went down the right path, you know, you did the crossroads thing, it didn't make you feel good to be unethical, but at the same time, it was everything that you were thinking about and dreaming about and wishing about. It's just you're utilizing a little bit of caution here about this potential soulmate. Oh my God. So I keep seeing the moon come out. I think that's 3 or 4 times now. So Pisces, but see, I mean, you found your soulmate. You don't have to wait for your ships to come in anymore because they're here. What was that last one? Bring it on down to Soulmateville. That's where you're at. They're here. What's the 10 of Pentacles? Yeah, I mean, they say, I also think that there was an indication here that maybe if we moved away from the unethical thing, that somebody thought they were gonna get rejected. They thought that it wasn't gonna work out. But now we have the clarity that they like you back, or that they are your soulmate, or that everybody's in agreement, everybody here is on the same page. But you got the Page of Pentacles twice. It just isn't going to be all fun and games. Yeah, because the person that you've called in, or they called you in, they are in the middle of ending something too. And they are probably a mess, like just a hot mess. Which people who are in the middle of being a hot mess usually produce hot sex. I think that's just the way it is. So then, come the end of the month, somebody ends up dumping out a cup and then offering. See, because here we have the having a talk that's not so good, dumping out a cup, 5 of Earth, leaving somebody out in the cold, but then right underneath it, giving an offer, a balanced offer to an air sign. So, and that would indicate the King and the Queen of Swords, so it might be a double air sign relationship. But like I said, there's 2 relationships here. Could be work, could be choosing one person over another for promotion, just whatever. Because, yeah, it's like someone decides to break free in order to cash in on this soulmate relationship. They don't feel good about it. They feel like they're hurting other people in order to get what they want. But I ask you, sweet gem, have you been getting anything? Would you be in this position now to where you felt bad for moving on? Would you even have been put in the position to move on in the first place if you were getting everything that you were fulfilled? Because there's a lot of guilt here. And it feels wrong, but at the same time, it feels so right. What's that? If loving you is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Yeah, it's just that the other person that you ended up maybe cutting it off with is not happy about it, and they're going to cause a lot of problems. But you still get your new start. It's just instead of with 3 people, now it's with 2. So, I mean, the love that you're giving is going to be returned. You know, it's just somebody's not going to like it. But I think that might be their attitude anyway. There might have been a lot of arguing and fighting to begin with, which is why you told the universe maybe someone else would be better for me. Yeah, because you're getting real clarity. This is like lifting off the veil of illusion. This is like, it's kind of like an epiphany. Like, oh, this isn't working for me anymore. Yeah, and then you go right through to a new, it's called the passage of the new trial. It's the you pass the test card. And these 2 came out together. Penelope, the Dreamweaver, you may have been dreaming about this person. You might also work with them because this is the master maker. This is, they work on things, they make things, they do all the things. I do think that dreaming about them is prominent. You've probably had lots of dreams about them. Yeah, because you're going to be smitten. Smitten like a kitten. But there needs to be real talks, because I think that what might happen is that all this drama down here might upset this person because they've already been through their own drama in a real way. And so the Arval is like, use your throat chakra here. Really, and that's right in the center of the whole reading. So have a talk with this person, let them know where your plans are. I don't want to do this anymore. It's not working out. I know it. You know it. Jesus knows it. Santa Claus knows it. The world knows it, that we don't belong together. So let's have a conversation about this. But then conversely, you have to have a conversation with this person too. Like, look, I am into you. I am turned on by you. This is hot. I feel like you might be a soulmate, but I am transitioning out of an old cycle. So you have to be down with that, and you have to expect things that are going to come that are not necessarily going to be all sunshine and rainbows. Okay? And this person, if they're your vibrational match, they're going to be like, thank God you said that, because I'm going through it too, and I don't really want to talk about it, and I just want things to be light and easy and breezy, and I just want a friend, you know, with this giant ace of wands. And I think you might be pleasantly surprised. So don't keep anything in this month, Gemini. Speak. Speak. Yes. This is the gatekeeper. There's 2 gates here. One here, and you're just standing behind it right now. So in January, you're right there behind the gate. And it's really crowded, and there's lots of other people who want to get through the gate. It's like trying to walk with 2 big giant dudes out the door at the same time, and your elbows get smashed together and nobody can get out the door. That's this. But you're moving in that direction. You're smitten. You know, it's beautiful. But without proper communication, you might lose everybody. So, I mean, that's not like a warning. It's just like a gentle, make sure you clear out your throat chakra. Make sure that everybody knows where you are at. Don't do the thing. I don't know if you do this. I don't really know any Geminis who do this, but I'm just going to put it out there. Don't sugarcoat anything, especially not to this person. Don't give any kind of inclination that you're going to get back together with them or go back to that job or whatever if you're not going to. Because they will come back around like, you said. Just don't. Don't do it. Yeah. Singer of Chalice, that's the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Cups twice. This is so beautiful. There's something coming towards you that is overshadowing all of the yucky stuff that you've dealt with before. Moving forward and moving on, packing up your stuff and moving forward brings joy, ecstasy. Okay? So while the underlying message of the near future is that this person is going to come back and essentially yell at you, you have joy here. So by really, you might want some Reiki, you know, but by really clearing out your throat chakra, by really communicating in a good way, it'll work out in your favor. Somebody's going to be unhappy. And that's just the way that it is. But we're talking about Gemini. Is Gemini happy? And if you're not happy, then the other person's happiness should be second rung. Particularly if they're the ones who make you unhappy to begin with. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, cross watchers. But you're going to wind up smitten. That's just all I want to say, Gemini. Clear out your throat chakra and love on this new person, because this new person that's coming in for you is an absolute 100% vibrational match. You called for them. You called for them in your dreams, in your subconscious, in your prayers, and your affirmations, and your daily thought while they're at work, and you're watching them and you're like, God, they're hot. Well, they're thinking the same thing about you too. And that's why the draw is so strong, because it's like magnets. That's literally how energy works. It's a pool. Not P-O-O-L, but like a, you know, like the mind pool. I'm rambling. That's all I have for you, Gemini, for this month. I'm so excited for you. Please comment, and when this new person comes in, if they do, let me know who they are. You actually probably already know them. So I'm excited to see. But just look out for some arguing and fighting right after Valentine's Day. Possibly on the 27th. Okay, that's all I got for you. If you want a private reading, it's at dharmajane.com. Until next time, you have a good one.